I went to the Pentagon to speak with the Assistant Secretary of the Army for Acquisition, Logistics, and Technology, Doug Bush. That makes him the Army's top weapons buyer. He confirms what we've heard on Balance of Power, that it's not high-tech weapons, but 155mm shells, old-fashioned mortar rounds that have become critical on the battlefield in Ukraine. The Army's pouring in $5 billion to revitalize factories across the U.S. to make them faster. For context, the U.S. was producing about 14,000 shells per month before Ukraine was invaded. Now, the Army's aiming to ramp up to 100,000 shells per month by the end of next year. The Pentagon is trying to shore up the defense industrial base to make it more flexible and responsive to security threats from Ukraine to Israel and the Indo-Pacific. I asked Doug Bush about whether the U.S. is prepared for all of these challenges.
Once we get the funding from Congress and sufficient latitude, we can go very quick and get a lot done very fast. Industry can still do these things, so that doesn't bother me. I think there's a decision way above me, and it's fundamentally a political decision, is how much funding are we going to apply to this? That's a strategy question.
He told me recent investment in factory capacity is part of a generational change to modernize defense manufacturing. It relates to a long-term strategy of deterrence as rivals like China increase investment in theirs.
I think a critical part of deterrence is having manufacturing capacity, both to produce stockpiles, so our enemies know that if they attack us, we're ready on day one, but also showing that we actually have the ability to ramp up quickly and outproduce them if it comes to a long-term conflict. That's deterrence as well. I think another side effect of this production ramp-up we're going through is to hopefully show that to our potential enemies, that you don't want to mess with the United States.
The U.S. spends more on defense than any other country, and there's a new push in Congress to spend even more. Republican Senator Roger Wicker, the ranking member on Senate Armed Services, proposed a new plan last week that could see the military budget grow from a projected 2.9% of GDP to 5% over the next half-decade, citing China as the biggest driver of his proposal. Joe, for more on this weekend's Big Take, Roxana Tyrone and Billy House visited ammunition production facilities to see the military's ramp up for themselves. You can find their in-depth and full reporting on the terminal and online.